How's it going, everyone? Jazz here, back with our, I think, maybe final week of the Ever Grande League, unless we make playoffs. So, well, hopefully we do, but I'm returning to my Dragon Ball team. I really like the last team we used, and I think it's very, very powerful, the Regirock and Venusaur team, but lately I've been struggling more with it on both just the rank ladder in Pokemon Sword and Shield and also on Showdown when I've been testing it out. So I decided to just return to something I'm maybe a little bit more confident on, and maybe I don't know that that Venu Coal team with Regirock has any like super hard counters, but I do feel that this team doesn't have any super hard counters just because I would say it's pretty flexible. So I was just feeling a return to this team, I think. I didn't change just Citrus Berry onto Incineroar instead of, I think I was using Papa Berry or Mago Berry or something along those lines. But yep, here's the team, and I'll probably just hop right into the game because I have talked about this team a little bit. So if you want to hear more about it, I will link maybe the first video that I did on it in the description, so you can kind of hear more about the general strategy. But that being said, I will see you in the game. Ooh, and if you wouldn't mind, if you could perhaps leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel for some more OK content, that would help me a bunch. And also, you will get to see my Q videos in the future as they come out. So anyway, that's all. Okay, let's get into it. Thank you, Justified Joey, for the follow. As I am not actually live with this, just recording a game, but, you know, it's nice to get. So if you end up watching this YouTube video, I'll leave this bit in for you, just for you. Thanks, Joey. Alright, here we go, getting into it. Okay, a Hatteran team. Oh gosh, with Snorlax as well. Okay, so we got pretty hard Trick Room. What do I want to do here? Sonora doesn't seem horrible as a lead, truth be told. I don't think I should bring Kartana against this team. Sometimes it's fine to bring it against Trick Room teams, but since they have Torkoal, I think that would be unwise. So I could just do Instant and Tapu Fini, right? That seems kind of good. Main downside would be if they end up actually leading oh, okay, that's actually interesting. If they ended up leading Indeedee and Regieleki, they would probably go for like a Helping Hand Max Lightning, right? And then what would I do there? That would be pretty bad. I could do Clefairy and Tapu Fini so that at least I can set up a Calm Mind. I don't know. Tough call. We're gonna bring Kartana anyway, by the way. Just because, I don't know, I like it against everyone except for Torkoal, really. And I have Tapu Fini for Torkoal. So we're gonna risk it this game, and we'll see what they lead. Let's see if they end up leading that, though, the Regieleki Indeedee. That'd be kind of cool. Nope, okay, good. That's probably the best case scenario for us, right? I mean, because I get to Calm Mind here, and even if they just Expanding Force, that I think our Tapu Fini should be okay, since we would go first. Oh, okay. Did that Intimidate come out before Psychic Surge did? Yes, it did. Okay. So our Incineroar is either Speed Tide or faster. I'm gonna assume we're faster than that Indeedee. I don't know if that's super common. That's interesting. I wonder if that means they're like a minimum speed nature or something. That's interesting. But either way, I think we go for a taunt into No, I can't taunt Hatterene. Taunt into Indeedee. Hopefully they don't protect. Right? You can't taunt a Hatterene, right? It would just bounce back to me because of magic bounce. I think that's how it works. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the video, but it's raining where I live, which is in Philadelphia. Okay, they do just go for follow me, so it's good to go. Trick Room's not the end of the world here. It really isn't. Because I get a Calm Mind up, and now that Ndidi is taunted, well, we get to see something. I'm gonna assume that they are Magic Bounce Hatterene, which means Parting Shot will be pretty strong. But, I guess the other option is they could be like something different, right? Like Healer. And if that is the case, then that's just good to know that I would theoretically be able to taunt their Hatterene. So... is Calm Minding a second time greedy? I think it might be. I think that might be a little bit greedy. I could just Dynamax. Because double Expanding Force would be a little bit obnoxious. We can just Starfall. That seems good. Yeah, they withdraw on DD. That makes some sense. I kind of figured... Okay, and there's a Torkoal. So I do kind of wish I had Geysered in that slot. I was wondering if that was going to be what was going to happen, but that's okay. I didn't want to Moonblast into that slot. Maybe I should have Geysered. Yeah, no, I'm regretting that. I should have just Geysered the Ndidi, I think. Or the Hat. Either would have been fine. Just to set up the weather. Because I feel like switching was not that surprising there, right? Not that surprising. They did not Dynamax, of note. They're probably just going for a Gleam or maybe Expanding Force. No, probably doesn't Gleam. Let's see if they're Focus Sash. Nope, they're Life Orb. Okay, that's also very good to know. Okay, so they do get bounced out. So they're a Magic Bounce. That's not too bad. We're not too worried about a full health eruption. Even if they're specs, I don't think it should do too much to Tapu Fini, right? Now I'll set up the Geyser this next turn. And we're gonna try to start getting rid of that Torkoal, no doubt. Because then, ooh, good damage. Then our Kartana in the back is looking very nice. Now, they do still have their Dynamax, so this is like... This was the downside, I guess, to going for the Dynamax, and in Game 2, maybe I won't go for it so early. Because I could have, I mean, there I could have gotten a Calm Mind off, right? And it would have been pretty nice. Yeah, +2, stole my Dynamax. But that's okay, here we are. Okay, let's actually Flare Blitz the Ndidi and Max Geyser the Torkoal. That sounds good. I think Incineroar should go before our Tapu Fini. Oh, big Helping Hand. Okay. Helping Hand... Eruption? No, Earth Power. I think we might live this, unless they're like specs. Oof. I'll have to look up that damage. Let's do that now, actually. Incineroar. Custom set versus Torkoal. 50, and with a Helping Hand. I didn't really get a good look at what percentage we were at, because it looks like this does about 60%. So maybe it's not specs. It's hard to tell. Really hard to tell. That's fine. Let's come into Club. And yeah, let's just come into Club. And I'll probably Geyser once more into something. Were they Focus Sash Torkoal? Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Were they Focus Sashed? Or did they just live on one? It's fine if they lived on one. I'm not, like, too upset about it. I just wish I knew. many turns of Trick Room are left? 2? Let's get rid of Indeedee then, instead of Torkoal. I actually withdraw Torkoal. Dang, I could have looped whatever was there. That's fine though. Yeah, Hatterene, not too bad. Especially since they can't actually confuse us, right? Because we have the Misty Terrain up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they do follow me to protect it anyway. I don't think they confuse. I don't believe that they can confuse our team here unless they go for the Psychic move first. The Max Mindstorm, that is. Wonder if they come into Torkoal here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, sorry, I was looking up my I'm sure everyone watching this is probably thinking I'm a dingus for not realizing whether it was what's it called? Whether it was Focus Sash or not. I mean, it looks like they're literally on 1 health, so that would be very interesting tech. I've never seen Focus Sash Torkoal before. Just Moonblast Torkoal. And then I'm kind of trying to decide between Calm Mind or... Yeah, let's Calm Mind. I think that sounds good. Because we have Friend Guard, and I've already Calm Minded once as well. So I don't think that they'll do too much damage to me. Oh, it looks like they're actually killing our left. Which I wasn't actually expecting, but that's okay. Trick Room's over. I come into Kartana, where we have a Steel move. We know they're not Babiri Berry. We know they're Life Orb, because of course. And I think I just Moonblast their Torkoal. And actually, maybe I don't Moonblast their Torkoal. Maybe I Moonblast their Hatterene. Tough call. So what are some options here? Let's think. Hatterene could also protect, so I think we should not just double into the Hatterene. It could be a Regieleki endgame as well, which is pretty scary. And they stole their Dynamax, of course, don't forget that. Do we go for the Muddy Water even though it could potentially miss the Torkoal? I'm going to. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I'm going to do that. They didn't switch out, okay. Really hoping we had... really regretting that Muddy Water now, honestly. I didn't know if we would just outright kill or not, but apparently we do. Really hoping we hit. Oh, big unfortunate. That's my own mistake. I mean, yeah. Can't really complain about that one. I went for a pretty risky call there. And I'm not exactly sure why I did. I think my reasoning was if they switched into like Regieleki, I want to like break potential Focus Sash. But definitely a little bit of a misplay there, for sure. No doubt about that. Moonblast would have been much better here to take out that Torkoal. Now, if it is Glastrier, we could still win this, potentially. But it is Regieleki, so Dynamax Regieleki seems not super likely that we can beat that. Right? Like, I'm +2 special defense, but... Well, I guess we just hope they're not Focus Sash. Because we could potentially kill them with Moonblast. I'm sure we just Dynamax Lightning anyway, though. Definitely yeah, I mean, going for the Muddy Water was greedy there. I should have just had faith in my Kartana. And we know they were Life Orbs, so yeah, that was my own bad. That's okay. That's adjustable for game 2, no doubt. I'm not too worried about it, aside from just you know, obviously better to win games earlier rather than lose them earlier. So okay, yeah, we'll go into game 2 and Dynamax a little bit later, and also not risk missing a Muddy Water against a Torkoal, which was definitely Yeah, I you know, the more I'm thinking about it, I can't actually really think of any good justification for that play. The more I think about it, I can't think of a single justification for that play. So that's okay. We will just move on to the second game and hope we win that one. So here's something to think about for game 2. I think they could definitely lead. Definitely just lead Ndidi and Regieleki. I think that would not be a bad lead at all. I'm almost wondering if Dragapult would even be a fine thing to bring this game. I mean, obviously, it's kind of awkward against, you know, Hatterene, but otherwise, it's actually looking kind of nice, especially since they didn't end up bringing Glastrier last game, and I could see them not bringing it again. So I do almost wonder if we could do, like, Dragapult, Tapu, Fini, or something like that. Because definitely Incineroar and Tapu Fini is not a very good lead against Regieleki, for sure. I would not know what to do exactly in that case. I could even just go Clef, right? Or I could do Dragapult and Incin as well, so I can still get my taunt off. Yeah, I don't know about this one, honestly. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's fine. I think it's okay. Let's see if they make that adjustment. I think we maybe wanted Clef in this matchup. Like, against Trick Room, Clefairy is very strong, so... I think not bringing it is a little bit of an oversight. Ndidi and Snorlax this time, actually. That might actually be better for us now. Because if Snorlax belly drums, they probably want to do like Kustop Berry stuff. That might actually be fine. You know, one thing I'm also now realizing about bringing Dragapult, they have a lot of normal types on their team. They have 2 normal types, so I can't hit them with Max Ghost at all. Which is awkward, no doubt. I think I can Dragon Dance here, though. Safely. And maybe just go for the taunt into the Snorlax. So that if they end up not following me and going for Expanding Force or something, then we would be able to, what's it called? Stop their belly drum, but they did follow me, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay. So there's the belly drum. I do wonder if this is Kustop Berry, and if it is, I mean, how much do I care? Oh? Wait, what? They must be Kustop Berry, right? Because they didn't get their Gluttony? So what does the Kustop Berry help them do? I know normally it's Explosion, but maybe they have like Darkest Lariat. So I could potentially max guard this turn in case they have Darkest Lariat. If they click Explosion here, it's going to be kind of awkward, but I don't know, maybe not the end of the world. And we'll just try to Parting Shot out maybe from... Sure, from the Ndidi slot, just in case they switch into like Glastrier or something. I don't really know what's going to happen here. There's the Kustop Berry. Would it be Explode? Like, I don't think so, because we have a Ghost, right? Okay, and there's the Regieleki. This game is actually not looking too bad, because we are faster than that Regieleki now, with our Dragapult, after the Dragon Dance from last turn. I don't really know what the Snorlax is going to do, unfortunately. It's a bummer that this is game 2. So, like, it's possible this max guard was just a wasted Dynamax turn. But if they are running, like, you know, like I said, Darkest Lariat or something, then I'd feel very silly to just get my Dragapult O-Code. High Horsepower into Snorlax? No, okay, okay. Okay. And it didn't look like they got... What's it called? They didn't get their Kustop Berry back from I don't remember Snorlax's ability. I think we come into Kartana here. Because I could potentially max Airstream and Leaf Blade into the Regieleki slot. I have to look up Snorlax because I forget what ability it gets that makes it eat berries again. Snorlax, Gluttony. When it has half... Oh! When it has half of its HP, it uses certain berries early. It doesn't just naturally get them back. That's its G-Max move, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm forgetting there. Okay. Oh boy. Really hoping that that Snorlax will die here. There's the NDD, that's fine. That's fine. I was a little bit nervous that they would switch into Hatterene and make my Max Dragon not do anything. And that's also why I didn't want to Max Ghost into Regieleki to combo with the Sacred Sword. Okay, so Indeedee is Focus Sash. So the Torkoal last game just lived on like 1 health. Classic. Really hoping Sacred Sword will just kill, but we'll see, we'll see. Can we bloop him? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Ugh. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for this. We got our Beast Boost. This game's turning out significantly better. So now we probably, no matter what, are just going to click Max Airstream and Smart Strike. Because what are the options, right? It's Regieleki. Okay, there it is. So we get to Max Airstream, get rid of their... Okay, actually, we don't Smart Strike, we Leaf Blade. But Max Airstream into, I think, just their Indeedee anyway. Even if their Indeedee protects, just killing it sounds nice. And then Leaf Blade into Regieleki, which we now know is not Focus Sash, right? So +1 Leaf Blade. If they Dynamax, it's not like guaranteed to kill them or anything, but unless we crit, in which case probably it would. But I'm pretty sure at +1 Kartana should be faster. I might be mistaken about that. We'll find out. It might depend on their leg spread. I'm super scatterbrained today, so sorry if the commentary is a little bit weird. My head's been all zonked up all day. But now it's a thunderstorm, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if you can hear the thunderstorm or not, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of thunderstorm, so glad to be experiencing one. And we still have Tapu Fini in the back, and we still have this Dragapult who's faster, so even if Regieleki goes before our Kartana and, let's say, kills our Kartana, Regieleki does a lot of damage, so it wouldn't be too surprising. Then we still have our Dragapult who can Phantom Force into the Regieleki and kill it. I wonder what their item is. They're not Focus Sash. Probably Magnet. Maybe Choice X? Could be. And they were faster than us still, by the way. Big damage. So Dragon Dart should kill there. We get to go first with Dragon Darts and it should take them out. And then, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we're at +1 attack. I guess Kartana was also at +1 attack, though, to be fair. What do I have in the back? Incineroar and also Tapu Fini. Do I actually just Phantom Force? Okay. So if I Dragon Darts and it doesn't kill Regieleki, Regieleki goes for our Kartana and Glastrier sends an Ice move into our Dragapult. That seems the most likely scenario. So I think we actually Phantom Force into Regieleki. But then Regieleki could have Max Guard. I'm going to do it like this, since I still have Incineroar in the back. And once their Dynamax is over, I can fake out Regieleki and then kill it with Tapu Fini, right? So, because of this, interesting. Do I come into my Incineroar now? Yeah, I think so. Come into Incineroar and fake out Glastrier. Or even just Flare Blitz Glastrier as another option. I think if they have Protect, they're inclined to use it on their Regieleki. More so than their Glastrier here. I would assume. I might be wrong. Did I lose this game to this Regieleki? Honestly, possibly. Honestly, possibly. Let's see. Because if they call me on the fact that I'm not targeting their Regieleki, and they don't click Protect, and instead they max Lightning our Dragapult, if that kills our Dragapult, which it is Lightning terrain now, so it could definitely kill us. In that case, we just want to Flare Blitz the Regieleki. Yeah, we just want to kill the, or Flare Blitz the Regieleki, I think. Oh? Okay. Very interesting. They want to preserve some info. They want to preserve some info. I wonder what that is. Maybe that they don't have max guard. So maybe their choice specs. I won't think too much on that. Now what? Maybe we go back to the first team. Expecting them to potentially go back to the first team. I definitely misplayed in game 1. But their first team wasn't bad either. They probably just thought I wasn't going to bring Kartana. Because I died to it with Torkoal. But the only reason I died to it with Torkoal is that I misplayed. So if we did Incin, Tapu, Fini, what does this open us up to? If they lead the same thing they just did, which is Indeedee and Snorlax, they get their Belly Drum up. I get a Calm Mind up. I can click Protect with Tapu Fini if they're going to go for like Kustop Berry, Explosion or something. And if they go their original lead, which is Indeedee and Hatterene, then this is a good lead. And if they do end up for the third game going Indeedee Regieleki, that's going to be the tough one, right? That's going to be the tough one. I would have to figure out what to do there. I would probably do some like switching Parting Shot, like their Regieleki, and switch Tapu Fini out into something, but I don't know what. Kartana, and just sacrifice it, maybe? Clef and sacrifice that, maybe? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out if it comes to it. Because I'll also look up a calc, right? Against Regieleki, max speed. I'm going to say timid. I want to say timid. Because I feel like if they weren't timid, then maybe they wouldn't have outsped Kartana at +1. But I might be wrong about that. Tough game. Really tough game. Oh, I don't think I mentioned it. My opponent is Striider, who I've never met before, but I would say they're pretty good. They're keeping me on my toes at the very least, so. Should I Parting Shot this hat right away? That's interesting. Because what if their Indeedee just protects? I can't taunt Hatterene. They know I have taunt. That'll be interesting. It's a little bit risky maybe though, but I'm kind of interested in it. If they follow me, okay, so if they follow me, what happens? If they follow me, I Parting Shot out into Clefairy, I think. And that's not that bad situation. Okay. Sure. Then let's do this. Let's do this. They withdraw Hatterene, actually. Okay. Into Regieleki, probably? Yep. Okay. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. And they do protect. Cool. So, yeah, this went well, I would say. I get my Calm Mind. I have my Clefairy still, which is the really big one, because I can redirect their attack. Okay, let's look up our Clefairy account here. Clefairy, custom set. Regieleki. Just gonna look up like max speed, max special attack, probably. 1, 2, see. And let's say Magnet. Let's say Magnet. Because if they're choice specs, then they're If they're choice specs, then they're... That won't matter in Dynamax, right? So, no need about that. Okay. So without a helping hand, if they are even if they're magnet and they Dynamax, assuming they're timid, without helping hand, they won't be able to kill my what's it called? My Clefairy. And then let's do a +1. Unfortunately, +1 Max Geyser or Starfall won't kill. We would need to be +2. But luckily what we can do is we can actually just go for another Calm Mind and a Follow Me. Because I'm looking at this and... Oh, Electroweb. I'm a dingus. If they're choice specs, this is super bad. Oh, this is super bad. Oh, Thunderwave? Okay. That's not too bad, though. That's not too bad. Then they're probably not Magnet, right? But they're also not Focus Sash. I wonder what they could be. I now have enough damage to kill this, +2. I now most likely have enough damage to kill this Regieleki. Unless they are, like, bulkier than I'm giving them credit for. I most likely have enough damage to kill them. And at the same time... +2 Spit Def. Even with a helping hand, it looks like it is impossible that they would kill me. Even if they're modest. Again, unless they crit, I guess. But I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, and they're -1 special attack as well. Which is interesting. Very interesting. I think I should have Moonblasted with Clef instead, because I don't actually need a helping hand to kill their Regieleki there. But I mean, that might kill their Hatterene, so I'm cool with that. And I'm fine with Dynamaxing here at this point. We are now tanky enough that the Regieleki should not be too much of a threat. If they do Torkoal in the back, which I suspect they might, then we can kill that as well, because they were not Focus Sash, because Indeedee was Focus Sash. So we can kill that with a Max Geyser now. Pretty sure guaranteed, because last time we were +1, and it... Big Paralyzed, no real biggie. They didn't follow me, though, which is bold. Hatterene dies. Yep, like I said, no biggie that we didn't get the helping hand. +2 Tapu Fini is gonna be pretty strong against everything here, right? And Regieleki is their best answer to us, and we see that they don't do that much. Also, I just realized something. I was not even doing these calcs with Friend Guard in mind. Yeah, I was doing all these defensive calcs against Regieleki without Friend Guard in mind. So, I don't know how crits interact with Friend Guard, but it's possible that even if they crit us and helping hand, we might actually live. So here's what we're going to go ahead and do. I'm going to actually Max Geyser into the Regi. No, that's not it. Because what if they switch into... Yeah, no, that would be a little bit silly. We are going to double in here so that if they follow me and Max Lightning, which they definitely could do, hopefully, assuming, you know, as long as we don't get fully paralyzed, of course, sorry, their Indeedee should go down. This Thunderwave could honestly be an issue, because if I do get fully paralyzed next turn, then we'll probably lose the game, right? Because I need to Max Geyser there. Oh, maybe we won't lose the game, actually. Maybe we actually will not lose the game if I get fully paralyzed next turn. Fascinating. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully no full pair on Clef, but not necessarily the end of the world, because that Regieleki is not doing too much damage to us. We did get fully paralyzed, so that is unfortunate. Let's... Let's protect Clef this turn. Like, they're gonna follow me, right? So, and I'm not too worried about their max lightning. We saw how much damage it did. It was not very much. On the off chance that they don't have Torkoal, I think max Geysering is fine. I don't think they switch out Indeedee. That would be so surprising to me. I think they definitely want to follow me. And on the off chance that it's like randomly a Glastrier instead, then Muddy Water in the Rain obviously will do more than just a Moonblast. So, you know, this seems fine. Now, if it is Torkoal in the back, how do I want to play this? Probably we just protect Tapu Fini, maybe? Oh, I actually want to max Starfall, I think, because then we could have reset the terrain once more. That was probably a mistake on my end. Hopefully not a game-losing one. 2 full pairs in a row, kind of rough. Hopefully we don't get 3 this game in total. Hopefully the 2 is all we're getting. Because it could actually be a little bit of an issue, honestly. It really could. Let's see if this is Torkoal. Yeah, there's Torkoal. Oh, what do I do here? Do I follow me and risk a full para? You know? Because now I'm out of Dynamax and they still have it. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating. Because here's the problem. They can now kill my Tapu Fini. Maybe, okay, maybe last turn I actually should have max guarded and moon blasted their Indeedee. That could have been a play. What's my play? I think we want to get damage into Torkoal. I really don't know what to do here. I really don't. Okay, we didn't get fully paralyzed for this follow me, which is I'm very grateful for that. I would have been a little bit sad if that's how we ended up going out. But Buff will die. We get a Moonblast into this thing, which probably won't kill it, but you never know. Actually, no, I think it guaranteed doesn't kill it. Oh, but a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And we get a special attack drop, which is honestly could be very big. A Heat Wave. Which isn't too much. It's nice. They don't burn us either, which is also nice. So I think Incin comes out now. I'm trying to decide if I want to Moonblast their Torkoal. Okay. I think they're definitely not Magnet. But they also have Thunder Wave, so I don't think they're choice specs. I have no idea what this Regieleki is. I have no clue. I don't think they're Magnet. I think they did a little bit less damage than would be expected. I kind of want to fake out Regieleki, and I think I want to Moonblast Torkoal. I know they resist it, but I am +2, and it is Torkoal. Torkoal is not necessarily known for his massive special defense. I think that's what I want to do. Regieleki does have Protect. Okay, cool. So this is also kind of fine in the sense that I still get some, what's it called? Leftovers, healing. If we kill Torkoal, then I think we win the game. If we don't kill Torkoal, then it'll be closer. We did not kill Torkoal. We also didn't bring it below half, which is really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Okay, what do we do here? Really, really unfortunate. Because now I have to go for a Muddy Water, and it could potentially miss. Okay. Thunderbolt likely kills me. Protect is super obvious, though, in my opinion. Protect is super, super obvious. And I think if I Muddy Water here, as long as it hits Torkoal, we'll see. They do Thunderbolt, and they do Thunderbolt Manson. Okay, good. Now let's see if our Tapu Fini wants to hit a Muddy Water. Luckily, actually, no, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Since we lived that, it doesn't matter. Because we kill their... Oh, we hit these both. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Tough call. I think Protect was too obvious there. And, okay, let me do a little lowdown on what happens, in my opinion, if they just Thunderbolt my Tapu Fini. They kill my Tapu Fini. I Flare Blitz and kill their... what's it called? Their... Regieleki. I'm pretty sure their Choice Specs Torkoal. That's kind of my guess. Because why would they go for Heat Wave in front of Tapu Fini and Incineroar instead of changing to Earth Power, which we knew they have? So I'm pretty sure they're Choice Specs. And at that point, since they're locked into Heat Wave, I think Incineroar would actually be able to beat the Torkoal. So even if we can't kill it with, like, our Kartana, then that's fine. You know, it's fine. Because I can probably 1v1 it with our Incineroar at that point. Anyway, so... Really tough set, really well played by Striider. Let me message them right now, actually. But yes, much like the last video, this one's pretty long already, so I'll go ahead and just cut it out there. In fact, it's possible I did a little cutting in between. But, I guess that makes us a little bit undefeated for this season of the Ever Grande League. And if my team ends up making the playoffs, then hopefully I'll continue that streak. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video and the channel. Look, I'm tired. All right, don't cut me some slack. And yep, bye.